What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show y'all how to change out your squeegee rubber super quick and easy. It's super important. Let me first show y'all the tools that we use. I'll be the first one to admit we do not change it out as often as we need to. It's one of those things that can easily get put on the back burner. So hopefully, I think with the right tools in hands, things will be easier for you to tackle. You know, if you don't have the right tools, you're not sure where to start, of course it can be put off on the back burners. So hopefully this video will shed some light on how we do it here at Success Print Shop to have brand new clean squeegee rubber. I actually feel super guilty that we don't change it more often, especially ones like the red squeegee here. This guy has been through it. You know that this squeegee is dull and not sharp. And really, if we're just printing spot colors like 80% of our jobs and not so much high detail halftones, then we're probably in good shape and everything's good. But once we get into printing halftones or just laying down a good base for the white squeegee, that sharp blade is super important to have great ink deposit on the t-shirt for great prints. So yeah, like I said, our busy season's coming up. I want us to make sure our squeegee rubber is super sharp. I know they make like squeegee sharpeners and you can use sandpaper and stuff to get them sharp again. I've never delved into that world. I don't even know anything about it, where to start. I've just had the squeegee rubber sitting in a corner for who knows how long. So I'm gonna cut this rubber. I'm gonna show y'all how we do it, what tools we use to change out squeegee rubber, so that if you feel the need to change out your squeegee rubber, hopefully this video will help you. Okay guys, so the tools we're going to need, it's very simple. You could use a ratchet. I'm going to use a drill with a 1/2-inch nut driver bit. That's going to go onto the drill so that I can easily screw off the nuts. And lastly, I'm going to use a miter shear you can get off of Amazon. This is going to chop up my squeegee blade that came in a roll. Okay, so you can buy squeegee pre-cut already to the size you need it, or in a roll like this. I think it's a little bit more expensive if you buy it pre-cut versus doing it yourself. So why not save a little bit of money and we'll cut this up ourselves. So we're going to grab our miter shear. Let's see, we need 16 inches. Honestly, this is 16 inches. I could probably use this cup. Yeah, 16 exactly. But let me see if I didn't have this one. So we're gonna measure out 16. Grab the Sharpie to make the mark. So 16. Let's grab the miter shear. Super easy. I'll go ahead and knock all these out real quick and so that I can change out as many squeegees as I can with this roll, which it is. And this miter shear comes with some extra blades, so if this one ever gets dull, I'm gonna go ahead and lock this guy so it doesn't cut my blade. Got quite a bit of pieces out of this. Let me see, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, and that was the one I already had. So I'll be able to change 10 of my, I don't know, 20 squeegees. All right, so I have a hammer drill, but you can use a regular drill, of course. I'm gonna pop this guy out. I'm gonna put the bit in. So this is actually a freaking cracked piece of squeegee. I'm gonna go ahead and undo the nuts on the squeegee holder. Kind of didn't need to take these off all the way. You take out the old squeegee rubber and grab a new one. Going to place it in there all the way. And I'm gonna hold the squeegee to make sure it doesn't fall out while I tighten up the nuts. Honestly, what would be a little bit ideal is to hand tighten the last final turns just to make sure you're on there solid. You can't really have a feel for that when you're doing it like this, but there's a quick way to do it. The last thing we need to do though is, and it's very important, is dull off these edges. If you do not dull off these edges with a piece of sandpaper, or I'll show you how I'm going to do it on the concrete, this will totally 1000% rip your screen mid-print and you'll have ruined shirts. It absolutely freaking sucks. So let's come out here real quick outside. If you don't have sandpaper, here's a quick way you can do it. Straight up rub the corners all around. You can see it's pretty dull, and honestly that'd probably be good enough. But let me just do it a little bit more. That'll probably be good enough so you can see how dull this edge is compared to the other side. Check it out. Super sharp. That will totally cut your screen. So don't be a rookie like most of us have been. Dull the edges off. Perfect. So honestly, you can use the drill to tighten these guys, but I feel like I want to get a better feel for how tight they are. So I'll probably get a handheld ratchet and ratchet these a little bit tighter. But that's really it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out as many as I can right now, clean some squeegees with my new Squeegee cleaning unit. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully y'all found it somewhat helpful, somewhat insightful. If I wasn't clear earlier, the reason you want sharp squeegee blades and not dull squeegee blades is really to get a good ink deposit. If you have dull squeegee rubber, that ink's not going to release from the screen as nice and clean and easy, less pressure as it would if you had sharp squeegee rubber. So if you have time just to get to one squeegee blade in your whole shop, I would recommend, of course, doing the base, your underbase squeegee, your white. The base is the most important because, one, because you want super bright white, but really two, because you're gonna have all the other colors sit on top of that base. If y'all found this helpful, please like this video, please subscribe, please share with somebody you think might benefit from it. I'll put a link below to the tools I used. Thank y'all for watching this video. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We'll see y'all later. Bye.